Are we live? Are we live? Hello, everybody. Okay, I think we're live again. So sorry about that. My power went out. I didn't check my connection, and I was plugged into an outlet that wasn't powered up on the ship. So I am back, and I'm waiting to see if you guys are all going to come back on. I hope so, because it looks like I lost you. And I was talking about Joe and Sherry and Diamond, and I'm just going to wait a minute to see if we get some comments coming in that you guys have found me again. In the meantime, I'm going to play a little bit of the Lindie Lou song and wait for you guys to come on. Okay? See if you guys are going to come back on. Oh, there's Kelly. Hi, Kelly. La, la, la. This is going to be in a couple segments because I lost my power. Kelly's there. Good. T-I-E-L-O-U spells Lindie Lou. La, 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 la. I'm getting some messages. Lindie Lou. Let's see if I can help everybody get back on. Your friends think you're a jewel. La, 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 la. You are a very lucky girl, 'cause you've been all over the world. La, 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 la. Okay. So Roma comes back. Good. Let's see if Nancy comes back on. Let me text Nancy. La, 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 Nancy. You are my little Lindie Lou. Okay. And I love you. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. And so we're going to start again. We were talking about Joe and Sherry and Diamond, and I showed you a picture of Joe, who is absolutely an amazing guy. He really does raise Cocker Spaniels at cocker-spaniels.com, and he is president of the Cocker Spaniel Club. Amazing, wonderful man. And his wife Sherry's in the book. And in this picture, she's looking for Lindie Lou, who in book 1, the door was left open and she found her way outside, and Sherry's looking for her. So you'll have to read about that so you can find out what happens to Lindie Lou. And so, get my words here. So, as I said, Diamond is a real puppy too. She is in the Lindie Lou Adventure Series books, but Diamond is also very real. And here is a picture of Lindie Lou and Diamond. And there they are together playing ball. One of the things they love to do, they both love tennis balls. Well, boys and girls, moms and dads and teachers and librarians, I have some news for you. Diamond passed away last Thursday. Diamond, some people will say, well, what happened? Diamond, her body just grew too old. Her eyes didn't work anymore, and her ears, she couldn't hear very well anymore, and then her legs stopped working. And so it was Diamond's time to go to heaven. I'd like to just take one moment to be silent in honor of beautiful Diamond. So Romika's sending hearts. So I'm going to put my head down and we're going to take a moment to think about Diamond right now. She was such a beautiful puppy. But I have some good news about Diamond, because this story is not about her passing away. This story is about Diamond's life. Diamond lived to be 13 years old, almost 13 years old, which is 91 years in a human's life. You take a dog's life and you add 7 years for each year it's alive. So 13 times 7, Diamond was 91 years old. Right now, I'd like to share one of my favorite pictures. Oh, Kelly says, Diamond crossed the beautiful Rainbow Bridge. Oh, Kelly, that is so beautifully said. Thank you for those wonderful thoughts. This is one of my favorite pictures of Diamond. Here she is. Now, people have told me that dogs can't smile. And I told them I don't believe it. Now, do you think Diamond is smiling in this picture? I certainly think she is. She was such a beautiful, happy puppy. And this is one of my favorite pictures of Diamond. Now, I'd like to tell you a story, another story about Diamond, and it has to do with 4 very special people. These people are Rod and Romica, and their 2 twin boys, Chris, who is sitting in Rod's lap, and Ryan, who's standing near Romica. And I know I've talked about Rod and Romica before, and I know I showed you, this is how old they are now, how Chris and Ryan have their own Lindie Lou stuffies. So you've heard a lot about Rod and Romica and Chris and Ryan, and you will hear more because they're going to be in one of my books that's coming out. So I'm going to tell you a little story about Romica and Diamond. Here they are on a boat in a lake in Seattle, Washington. I'm going to tell you a story about Romica and Diamond. One day, when Diamond was still very young, I decided to give her to Romica because she loved Diamond so much. And we were all living together at the time, so we still saw each other. And we actually lived together for 4 years. When Rod and Romica got married, they had 2 sons, the twin boys named Chris and Ryan. And they all lived with Diamond for many, many years. Diamond watched Chris and Ryan being born. She watched Romica marry Rod. She was at the wedding, and she watched those boys grow up. They're now 4 years old, and they all lived together in a city near me in San Diego, California. They lived in Orange County, California, and often from time to time I would visit Rod and Romica, and so would their moms and dads and their brothers and sisters. And I saw Diamond, Rod and Romica, Chris and Ryan often too. And we loved Diamond so much. I loved her so much that I used to bring her toys when I'd come and visit. And I knew she loved to play ball, so I brought her all kinds of balls, tennis balls, stuffy balls, all kinds of balls for little Diamond to play with. And when Diamond was a little girl, she played with Lindie Lou because we all lived together. Chris and Ryan also loved to play with Diamond. They played a lot of games with her. They took Diamond to the park and they slept with Diamond. So Diamond had a very good life. And even though she has cross the beautiful rainbow bridge. Diamond is well loved, and she will always be in our memory and in our hearts. And as you know, Diamond will always grow up with us and always be a part of our Lindie Lou Adventure Series books. So she is living on in memory in this book series. I love Diamond and Romika and Rod and the family so much that I thought of a life lesson in honor of Diamond. And here is the life lesson. If you love someone, spend time with them, be kind to them, and tell them that you love them, because someday they might be gone. And if this happens, always remember the good times you had together. So another memory of Diamond is something very special we did before Diamond passed away, and we chose a stuffy to represent Diamond. Here is the stuffy. And if you go on lindielou.com, you can get your very own Diamond stuffy or your very own Lindie Lou stuffy or the other puppies. But what's really special about this picture is look at the photo Romika sent me. She received her Diamond stuffy in the mail, and she sent me a picture. I guess it lays down and she can sit up. And Romika sent me a message and said that Diamond is beautiful. And of course she's crying right now. She sent tears, and I'm trying so hard not to cry. And Kelly says she is. All animals can smile and have personalities as well as feelings, which is so very true. And do you remember? Oh, thank you, Jeannie, says Romika. Well, thank you for sharing all these wonderful memories with this beautiful Diamond. And you can remember Diamond's personality, and it's a lot like Romika's personality, because they are both, and in the book series, a little shy. So here's our little Diamond, and we just want to remember her and appreciate her. Thank Joe and Sherry for raising her, and thank Diamond for coming into my life and touching so many beautiful lives in real life and in the Lindie Lou Adventure Series books. So there's our little Diamond. Yes, it's very, very, very sweet. So this week we don't have an activity challenge because most of you are in class right now. But I would like you to know I've been in contact with teachers and librarians and homeschoolers who are introducing the Lindie Lou Adventure Series books in their classrooms, libraries, and homes by downloading the 3 free educational materials found on our website, lindielou.com, under the Educator Parents tab. I'm so happy that so many of you are learning to read through the Lindie Lou Adventure Series books. And guess what? Team Lindie Lou and former editor and educator, she's now an editor, she's not a former educator, editor and former educator Nancy Kiefer and Team Lindie Lou are right now writing a lesson plan for teachers, librarians, and homeschoolers that can be used for all the Lindie Lou Adventure Series books, and it's called Making Predictions. So this lesson plan, Making Predictions, is already uploaded on the Educator Parents tab for Book 1, and I will let you know when it's available for all 4 or any of the Lindie Lou Adventure Series books, because I'm writing Book 5 right now, and I want you to know that Lindie Lou and Nancy and I are having pretty much fun writing Book 5. I'm on Chapter 8, and I can't wait to share it with you. Oh, Kelly's sending hugs. That's so sweet. And looks like Nancy's back on, so I'm sure she heard about us and these educational stories that were educational materials. They give you a lesson plan, they give you worksheets, activities, and they give you conclusions. So they're beautifully written and very helpful. And I hope I can share some stories with some of the teachers who are using them. I have some stories already. I'm going to have to pull them out of our archives. Well, boys and girls, it looks like our time this week has come to an end. And I want to thank you for joining us in the Lindie Lou Books group. And thank you for joining our group. I'll be here next Thursday at 1 o'clock. Not sure where I'm going to be or where our Kids Corner is going to be next week. So until then, make sure you spend time in your Kids Corner. Make it a special place. You don't have to be a kid to have a Kids Corner. You can have a Kids Corner as an adult. Just like a man has a man cave, we can all have Kids Corners. I have a Kids Corner. So this Kids Corner is your place to relax, to read, to dream. And if you haven't created a Kids Corner in your home, make sure you do. And make sure it is your very own special place. And maybe you can even do your lessons there if you are homeschooling. And remember, it's okay to invite your brothers and sisters, friends, and family to join you, but it's your very own Kids Corner. And I want to thank you very much for visiting Lindie Lou and me this week. And for now, I'm going to say goodbye. And remember, it's all about Lindie Lou and you. Bye-bye.